A little detail on Kynseed. It's a game that I recently purchased that I've played a little bit on. It's currently still under development. They release regular updates at least once a month with new things to do in the game, new aspects of it. There's this notice at the beginning of the game when you buy it and you begin playing it. And basically, I'm going to read it out to you right now. It's made by some of the same people who worked on the Fable games. I know for the fact that they worked on at least the first one, which I don't know about you guys, but Fable 1 is my favorite Fable game. So, especially the year anniversary one that came out. That was, oh, I love that one. Anyways. Welcome. What awaits you beyond this screen is a very ambitious and very incomplete game from a small team with big dreams. We invite you to come and visit this new world as we build it piece by piece, tree by tree. But building a world this ambitious takes time. So most of the game simply isn't made yet, and the bits that are made are as rough as a badger's bum. What you can expect is pretty art, gorgeous music, and oodles of charm. Incredibly rough controls, swarms of bugs, large unused spaces, and absolutely zero balancing. Ha ha ha. Self-deprecating but curiously charming developers. And honestly, let's be honest, that's the best part about developers, when they're self-deprecating and yet somehow still funny. What you shouldn't expect, though, is a finished game. As I said before, this game is still under progress. It is constantly being worked on. They release regular updates, but it's still really fun to just play. What you shouldn't expect is a finished game or a half-finished game or even a quarter-finished game. Character aging, chat and friendship systems, buttery smooth combat, or butter. Any significant content or story beyond the first few handfuls of seasons. At its core, Kynseed is a game about choosing how to spend each lifetime that you're given. We've chosen to spend ours making games. We're real people with real dreams, and making Kynseed is exactly the sort of game we've always dreamed about. We hope you'll join us for that journey with your feedback, ideas, and dreams of your own. For great things, you can grow from the smallest of acorns. Love, PixelCount. Now, this game is available on Steam. I got it for, I think, it was either $9.99 or like $5.99. One of those two. It was during one of the Twitch's sales, because I never pay full price for a game because I'm a broke college student. Oh man, I haven't even played it in so long. Look at that. So we're starting a new one. We're gonna go with the girl character again and a redhead because I'm a redhead and I love redheads. There was a woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids she didn't know what to do. And then one day a man without wife or child came to the house with manners so mild. The man looked at the orphans and stroked at his chin, then smiled at the two children, each one a fair twin. He took them away to live in the vale, in the land of Quill, the place of our tale. Then they slept, safe and warm and dry, under the watchful stars of the sky, or watchful stars in the sky. Wake up. This is literally the first scene of the trailer of the game. Wake up! Like, seriously, wake the fuck up. You take forever. I love how the flowers move as you move through them. I really like tiny details like that shit. So I actually bought this game because it talked about being like, sort of like Stardew Valley, where you can develop relationships with the other people in town. You can either get them to like you or hate you, and that will affect your game. And then I started playing it, and they weren't even at that point yet. They weren't even at that point yet. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna hate it. Then I started playing it, and it's just hilarious. Sibling. Come on, lazy bones. Our new dad has been kind to us, and we should be earning our keep, not having us sleep. Here's your task. Proceed to view it. What am I saying? I fucking love this shit. Are you going to read those tasks or not? I've not got all day, you know. What was it? C? No, I just pressed E. C. Pick a dandelion, make an offering, feed 1 pigs. Feed 1 pigs. Harvest 4 carrots, harvest 4 cabbages. Fill the water trowel. That's purple for some reason, and picking a dandelion's yellow. Maybe it's because the trowel is purple and it is yellow. I don't fucking know. That's never explained. Sibling. Father wants you to feed the pigs. An apple should do. Shake one down from a tree with the left mouse button and collect it with the left mouse button. Next line. I love how the E's next line like it's fucking Shakespeare. Throw something by right mouse button or choose feed from the interaction menu. Click or hold left mouse button and select the feed option. You won't earn any pocket money if you don't do as you're told, so get a move on. Off you go then. Hold shift to run, so chop chop. You can toggle always run in the options menu. I think I've got that turned on. Oh, I don't. How do I turn that on? Here we go. Options. Default run. Default run. I almost quit the game by accident. There are fish in the pond, and here are the apple trees. So, I think there's a difference between the red apples and the purple apples. I know there's red, there's purple, and then occasionally you'll get a rotten apple. But I'm not entirely sure quite yet what the difference between them are. Like I said, I haven't been playing this game for long. This game hasn't been available for very long, and it's constantly getting updated. So certain things that we may not know now, we could always find out in a later update. Like recently, well, I'll explain more about some of the changes that I've seen occurring when we get further on the point, because I don't want to ruin all the plot right away. Because there is some plot points I know about that they're described right as you begin. Like, what the hell? You meet a character that's vital, but not until right after the end of the first act. It's not a first act, but you've got a couple months before you see him, so you gotta pass a few days by until your birthday. Then you see this character, and he offers you 3 items, and each one has their own benefits and downsides to help you throughout the game. Goddess Statues for Village Idiots by William Idle. Ancient texts tell of when, shortly after the agreement, the Fae built statues all over Quill so that mankind could honor their protectors. Each statue represented all 6 of the goddesses to simplify worship, and to show unity amongst the Fae deities. It is said that the statues have another purpose, and that if a simple offering is offered, then by crawling into the hole in the base, one will become dizzy and pass out inside and awaken in another part of the haven. The act of crawling is likely symbolic as prostrating yourself fully before the goddess. Each haven has a dedicated goddess, and so the offering must be her totem item. In the case of Druidia, goddess of orchards, this is a simple apple. Make an offering of an apple in another haven will not work, and so the person wishing to travel must discover which offering is suitable for which haven. A lot of Quillians do not bother with the need for this kind of travel, so just prefer the walk. I like that travel. I hate walking because it takes fucking forever. And right now I'm a kid, so if I don't get home by a certain time, I automatically just fall asleep in the middle of the street and then wake up in my bed or right here in the front of the house, and it's awful. Like, I was in the middle of a quest. I need to get to that area for a quest. I get to that area. Oh no, it's bedtime. You need to black the fuck out. Discovered Monument Stone! Found history of Willowdown Farm. So these stones will actually hold information over every area you go to. And, Willowdown Farm is just the farm that your adopted father owns. Time past 3. I just said past, like that made any fucking sense. Up the Proverbial by the Old Fishwife. Quill, a land of tranquility and peace, where only brave venture far afraid of the danger that lurks beneath. We live in a world where our every move is watched, and where strict rules dictate the lives of every living thing. By abiding by the laws of the land and listening to folk wisdoms, you will be able to find the things you need to progress in life. Each thing in the world, each bird, each beet, each flower, each fruit has wisdoms that tell you of their secrets. You can even discover wise advice on where best to court your lover, and even the places and times of day where the chance of conception is at its highest. These wisdoms are found scrawled on pages or passed on by the good folk of the land, although often only in friendship will their tongues be loosened of such valuable information. Use the knowledge well, and you will be able to paddle up without a creek. Oh, use the knowledge well, or you will be up the paddle without a creek. Okay, so I misread that completely horribly. You can view collected proverbs in the inventory. Each item in the world has 3 proverbs, which should help clue you in on where and when to harvest them. As the old proverb says, you can't take a horse to water because they are extinct. Horses no longer exist in this game, guys. We're on our own, travel-wise. Actually, there is, even though horses don't exist, there is an animal you can ride to travel. I'm gonna give everybody 5 seconds to guess what it is. We've seen 2 animals in the beginning of this game, and it's one of them. The cow? No, in fact, you can ride the pig. You can literally ride the pig. And he's faster than you running. The pig is the fastest way to travel I have found in this game so far. And that's why I love him. Now, I think it's harder to, like, grab things when you're on the pig. Oh, no, it's not. It's not at all. It probably used to be, but it's not anymore. So now there's no point. And the pig just takes me everywhere. Hello, father. How do you like my steed? Where's my bucket? Oh, I gotta get off. No, I gotta get off. How do I get off? Tab. It's in the corner and I never noticed it. Why is this not working? Why is this not filling shit? This is usually how I fill it. What update did I miss? Oh, I need the tin bucket. Oh, that's right, because the brown bucket is for shit. And then the tin bucket, well, the tin bucket is for water. I just tried to feed my pig with the tin bucket. With the shit bucket, I meant. Oh, fuck. I don't fucking know. Where's the tin bucket at? God, I haven't played this game in so long. There's so many updates. Even the farm looks a little different. It's nice. The Long Road Ahead by Count Pixel the Studios. Pixel Studios. Thank you ever so much for supporting this world with your own hard-earned brass. Here in the castle, we humbly apprentice this great... Fuck me. Here in the castle, we humbly appreciate the sacrifice, as it was either us or some other title with jangly bells and whistly whistles. What lies ahead in the immediate future on the still developing road? A fresh new chat system of intriguing possibilities, romance, compilation, localization. Another thing about sex, y'all. More monsters, more places to explore, family secrets, good stores ownership, apothecary, crafting beers, skills, perks, illnesses, arcane items, even cough, aging. Oh no! Oh, you're supposed to cough during that. Even aging. Yes, all of that is coming over the approaching months, as well as improvements to the tutorializing of features and controls. Do not worry, it is all in hand, well, on a very long list. With the feedback from the kind spirits taking part in our journey with us, we hope to reach our destination. So with blah 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 blah. We hope to reach our destination with healthy pigs and minimal spillage. So thank you all again, and hang on tight to the reins, as this hog is eager to go. I don't know. I don't fucking know. That did not say that last time. So I actually remember what that note said, because that note was like a big... It was a short apology note last time I found it. Just about, like, We're sorry the game's not done. We know some people thought the game would be done, and it's not, and we're sorry. That's basically what all that note said last time, so this is pretty cool. New proverb discovered. Proverb grave lilac number 1. The ancient dead don't rise at night because they fear the lilac white. No, that's a weird proverb, but okay. That's probably the first proverb we found. That was a proverb. I like it. Hang on. This guy's a prick. Anyways. Father. Good to have you around. Must be much better out in the open air than spending all that time in a big sweaty shoe. I won't lie, my health hasn't been great, and so I need the help, and I will reward you for every task. I left a load of signposts around the farm to help you. Use left control to read them. And then it's bedtime. Day 2. Weather is expected to mostly be sunny with 0% chance of rain. 3 brass are waiting for you to collect. 0 new tasks have been added for the day. Sibling.
Come on, get up. More to do today. I couldn't stay awake last night. Father told me that the Fae sprinkle children with sleeping dust so they don't have to see their midnight dances.
Okay, the sibling never said that before. One time the sibling woke me up and said, "Get up, you lazy bum." That's literally what they said. So it's nice to see that they're losing some of that attitude. Sibling.
Another busy day. I hear you are going to the village. Don't get too distracted.
Who the fuck told you I was going to the village? I didn't even know I was going to the village. Father knew I was going to the village. Father. Here's 2 brass. We need a new tin bucket from the village. I opened the south and west gates. I trust you to be careful out there. The vale is a haven, but always keep the path in mind. It is always safe to follow the path. Once out of the farm, follow the signs and head west to the village. Might help to say hello to some of the folks there too. So before I couldn't, fill up the water trowel with the brown pen. Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, new update. Keyboard cartography. We're going with that. I don't know how to say that. Anyways, before I could use this tin bucket wasn't a waterable. It wasn't like it wasn't one of those things that you tip over and you just spill. It was literally just a regular bucket, not like a garden sprinkler. And I could fill up the water trowel with the shit bucket. This bucket is only supposed to be used for shit. But I used to be able to fill it up with water, like I still can for some reason, and put it in the trowel. But now, I can't even get that positive done because, oh hey, Father won't let me feed the pig with shit water. And it's so unfair. The pig likes shit water. I mean, it wouldn't still be following me if it didn't. Picking up every flower because I'm fucking useless. Oh, I actually need to... What items do I have that I can... down there? Okay, so we're gonna put the light on 2, removing... Oh, that's a watering can. There's the bucket. Ah, I had a watering can. There was not a watering can before. Oh my god, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so I can still give the pig shit water. Nice. So before, there wasn't a watering can, and I was so confused. I love how the pig is still the fastest way to travel. It's supposed to be that the only reason why you can ride them is because you're holding food out in front of them and they're chasing the food. Wander. Hello there. I'm just resting here while the missus prays. Then we head back north. As a kid, you won't have been out of this here vale, would you now? Ah, when you come of age, the wonders of the land will all be yours. When I was young, wish I was young again. I don't know what fucking accent I did, but it's how I chose to read that shit. Wanderess. You interrupted my blessings. Don't you know what this is? This is a goddess statue. You can pray here to our beloved fake goddesses and give an offering. If they like your gift, you might even be blessed by their touch.
You Vale folk worship Drudia, goddess of orchards, so if you want your apples to be free of worms, best be careful what you offer.
Oh shit. That's why I keep getting apples for worms? I mean worms in my apples? That makes... I don't know what the first fucking thing I said was, but oh well. She's an orchard goddess, so I'm just gonna give her that. Pears are from orchards. Breaking in the houses just to read their books.
The Banshee, A Song in the Dark, by Old Bugger.
Her name is literally Old Fucker.
Darkness crawls across the land, the midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighbor's wood. An ancient scholar, Jack, son of Never Everland, once wrote a ballad with those thrilling words. He was obviously warning of the Banshee, the keening lady, the
Bianchide. I don't know how to say that word, so we're moving on now. It's Beantsihd. Good luck. The Sibirafe. Don't know how to say that shit either. I'm not spelling it out.
She of the voice that freezes the heart of the hearer. She whose shrill song pierces crystal and reduces bone to dust. Sightings of the Banshee are rare, but they do happen to those who step into the tough wood and slept in what they thought was the relative safety of the ruins of Cromwell Keep. An excerpt from the diary of adventurer Ma Sheltie.
Ma Sheltie? Really? Sounds like Ma Shorty.
Describes the Banshee thus. As the blood moon sat like a giant bloodshot eye behind the crooked black tower, the wind suddenly rose in noise and fever. As I huddled against the broken wall, pulling my cape closer to me against the ethereal maelstrom, I heard a cry come from below the keep. I adjusted my eyes against the dark and saw a faint glow passing the crumbling arched windows and heard a song as though sung by the most haunting beauty. A voice, dreamlike and distant, lamenting the moon and filled with regret and sorrow. A voice that grasped at my soul and burrowed into my mind like a worm. I did not see the singer, as I had screamed and ran from that place. I ran until my lungs burst, and Toughwood was long behind me.
Okay, you fucking coward. I mean, if you're finding a Banshee, I would want to see what the fucking Banshee looks like. There wasn't a Banshee in the game before, so we're gonna go hunt them down. We're gonna go and try and stay up as long as possible in this game. Since we're a kid, not gonna be very long. And we're gonna try find Toughwood, and we're gonna fall asleep there, and we're gonna find this Banshee, guys. Maybe not in this part, but eventually we will. Joffrey Black.
Well, hey ho, and away we go. We heard about old Misery Guts adopting a couple of whippersnappers. I prefer the whip myself. Why? Oh, ignore me. Just being a silly Billy. It's lovely to see a fresh face around here. There's more life in the ancient burial grounds than there is in the village. If you need anything making, ask Jeremy. He provides all the power. I am just the face of the business. Although quite a cute face, I think you agree.
Yeah, I got a bit of a fucking dude, don't you there, Joffrey? Pig, I'm not picking on. I'm just trying to talk to this dude. I'm just literally trying to talk to this dude. It keeps saying to talk to the dude. I'm clicking on... Get the fuck off.
Jeremy Smith. Greetings. Heard all about ya. News travel fast around here.
I can't fucking talk. Jeremy Smith. Greetings. Heard all about you. News travel fast around here. If you want anything making, I'm all yours. See Joffrey if you want anything from our shop. He brings a ray of sunshine to the dark and smoky art of smithing. Can you bring a ray of sunshine of my pig just running the fuck away from me? Seriously, where the fuck did it go? Melanie Jug. Welcome to our village. I'm Toby's daughter and owner of the Failing Arms. Failing Arms. It's not failing, it's just flailing. We serve refreshing beers and spirits. The spirits love beer. This is where the tin bin should be. There we go. Ichabod Moon. Welcome to the Vale.
I am not from these parts originally, but decided to corner a hole in the market. Once I had filled in the hole, I built a stall and eventually worked my way to where I am today, which is here.
Nice, Ichabod.
There's a dog! Guys, there's a dog, and his name is Sniff, and I want it. I want Sniff. He's gonna be such a good boy. He's gonna be such a good dog.
Lemony Snip. Oh, no. It's not Lemony Snip. Like Lemony Snicket. No, that's Lemony Snip. Lemony Sip. Okay, guys. I think I failed at speaking. I think there's nothing left for me to try and say because I apparently can't say shit at all. So there's that. And life sucks.
Let me sip. You look a fine, healthy person. Keep eating your vegetables and honoring Druidia and stay on the path. And we shouldn't be meeting much.
Oh, so he's the doctor. I should remember all this because I've talked to these characters before, but I don't remember shit about them. Boots Winters. That's not a name. Ah, welcome. Another potential victim of the curses and ailments that simple folk often stumble headlong into. We are the best in the Vale, and the only ones in the Vale. Which is why we're the best, but we're still the best. Okay, so first impressions of everybody still watching. What do you guys think about the game? We've only been playing for, I think, 31 minutes. It's exact time. But I don't want to travel. I wanted to back out. But I enjoy it. I really enjoy this game. I enjoy playing it. Like I said, I like finding all the new stuff that happens in it. But is it something you guys are really enjoying watching? Creator notes number 7. Owning the Kynseed will reveal the Fae for what they are. You can see some of these after the prologue. Yeah, we're still in the prologue. Prologue, you can either make the prologue really short, or you can drag the prologue out to the point where the prologue forces itself to end on you. And if you do that, a character gets pissed. New proverb discovered. Proverb number 3. Next to streams and pools are night berries for waking fools. Uncovered trait, insomnia. Guys, it turns out insomnia is a trait you have to uncover. Who knew? Here I thought I was suffering from insomnia all these years. Turns out it's only because I uncovered it. Who knew? It wasn't the stress of school and failing. It was because I learned what it was. The Fae Realms, Volume 2. Irgreen. Irgreen. Oh, it's supposed to be Evergreen, but there's not a V. So Evergreen by Amos E. Bois. Among the twisted boughs of Evergreen, you will find the curious beings of the realm. Mossmen, dryads, pucks, and green children live here, under strange canopies. They play their music, and the sound of their ethereal pipes drift through the trees, which seem to dance. Great roots cluster by the trunks of mossy trees of impossible heat. Bizarre flowers bloom and seem to be watching. It can be a place of great tranquility, but the further one moves from the abodes of the denizens, the more discordant the music. Trees seem to shift, moss changes color, plants reach out, and as they distort and gaps seem to move open in the very soil itself. It would be a great wish to visit this realm and partake of its beauty. Care must be taken, though, for you may find you become entangled in the songs and deep dark roots. Okay, so we're gonna go and commit suicide by going to this place, because we're definitely going to this place. Wolf Justice, A Guide to Dog Ownership, Part 1 by Kane Hines. Introduction. Hello, I am Kane Hines. Nice to meet you. End of introduction. Dogs? What are they? That was all bolded, so that's a perfect reaction. Dogs, what are they? Not as bolded, so calmer. Well, they are four-legged animals. They are not people and are not some sort of fruit or small vegetable. Dogs need boundaries, and I mean more than just a fence. A dog an extension of your arm. They are your shield, your sword, your intruder alarm, your pie detector. Oh my god, yes! Use a dog as a living tool. There is to carry out... they're so weird. Commas are in such weird places here. Use a dog as a living tool. There to carry out your commands, and you will find much satisfaction from owning one. Dogs have a keen sense of smell, and this is due to the fact that tiny fairies called man-goblins, live inside the blood tubes in their noses. Dogs have brittle nose bones, and the strong He-Man-goblins stop the Skeletor bone from breaking and entering the gray skull of the dog. Oh my god, all of He-Man. So many references, so little time. How much can we cram in here? I thought it was weird that it was He-Man goblins, but I thought they were using that to replace like Hematogens. If that's how you say that word. When they said Skeletor, I was like, oh shit, is this about to be? And then Grayskull, it definitely is. It's all there, guys. My He-Man loving heart. The part of me as a young girl that my mom forced me to watch all the 80s cartoons she grew up with. It's there, still in my heart. Laughing at He-Man's ridiculous fucking... You know the biggest thing I remember about He-Man? The fact that he and Skeletor were definitely dating and just did not want anybody to know. And no one can ever convince me otherwise, because even as a kid, I could tell they were fucking. New proverb discovered. Proverb number 2. Night berries only appear after 9. Bells ring so clear. Wait, what? Night berries only appear after 9 bells ring so clear. Okay. So it has to be 9 p.m. at night. But the thing about that is your clock is incredibly difficult to read. The reason that is because it's just the willow spiffs of like, I don't know, the dandelion flowers you pick and you blow on and then they disappear. Those kind of things. It looks like just one of those. And while I get it, like each one's supposed to be an hour, it's the fact that each one's an hour until night, and then each one's an hour until morning as well. Toby Jug. Hello. Heard you were up at Willowdown. I own the tavern with my wonderful daughter. We don't serve minors, but we do serve minors. Dad puns. Wordplay. Here we go. Not that there are any left. My Melody is in charge. She's just so much better at business. Yawn, feeling sleepy. I thought I had discovered insomnia. Are you telling me that despite the insomnia I can sleep? That is a lie, good sir. Don't you put that in my game. I can't sleep for shit. That's why I have work at 8 a.m. and I'm up until 12 in the morning doing recordings, because I promised one 8 days ago and I didn't do it. So you get 2 tonight. 2 tonight, everybody. 2 tonight. Oh, I fell asleep in the yard. It happens. Day 3. Weather is expected to mostly be sunny with a 10% chance of rain. 1 brass waiting to collect. 0 new tasks added for the day. Oh my god, you can shut the doors now. Fuck yeah, upgrade. Before there was no doors, now you can shut them. I don't remember what voice I was using for father, but father. We need to start planting the seeds. You can buy seeds from the goods market on the festival green to the south of the village center. The market is on there every 3rd and 10th day of the season. Here's 3 brass. You go get some seeds. You go get seeds. To go get seeds. You know, it's all similar. It's me and my bucket. Hey, hey, it did not say there would be rain today. Don't you dare rain on my parade. Here we are. So you go across the little bridge and you enter Dreamer's Nook. Creator's notes number 13. Most NPCs can be married, no matter what blah 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 blah. Creator notes number 13. Most NPCs can be married, no matter what gender. The only exceptions will be those who are goddess blessed, like masters. I don't know what the fuck masters are, but I guess we're gonna find the fuck out. I need to stop cussing so much. That's probably not gonna happen. The Right Angle by Rod Puller. These fucking puns. They're gonna beat the death of me. Fishing is a science, except science does not exist anymore. So fishing is less like a science, whatever that was, and it's more like a feeling. The feeling is sitting or standing in the right conditions or left conditions and waiting for the shadows of the fish to come to your hook. A little rippling action might persuade one to come a nibbling. But don't ripple when one is near or you will scare them like Grandpa Breadhand scares children who smell of jam. What the fuck? Some advanced fishermen know a few tricks that can make you a wizard with a rod. Except wizards do not exist, and I simply made that word up as it sounded magical. And lastly, do not forget to adhere to the proverbs. Some fish like rain, some moonlight, some summer, and some even like lute music. Hope these tips were helpful. I don't like fishing myself. I just like writing books. Tips books. There should not be two plurals there. About fishing. Other books by this author include Carpe Diem, Breaking the Goldfish Code, The Doctor Who Fishes, with foreword by Patrick Troughton. Favorite doctor. Fat hookers and other types of lure. Sharks! Just what are they? And what is the sea? 5-star fish. Quality or quantity? Guys, I fucking love this shit. All these fucking proverbs. Twig! It's Twig, everyone! It's Twig! Hello, you're the new kid on the farm, ain't you? Nobody ever comes here to my old nook. Name's Twig, but you can call me Twig. We could be the best of friends if you catch me some lunch. Use that old rod there, just pull that right trigger, and aim with the right stick. Catch me a nice fishy, and I will teach you a trick. Okay, so I hate the fishing rod. And I hate the fishing rod for a very specific reason. When I first downloaded this game, and I know, I'm complaining about my first time playing this game a lot, but I promise, it's gotten better. When I first played this game, he gives you the rod, but he doesn't tell you he gave you the rod. He says, go grab the rod from over there. And so I spent a good 5 minutes looking through this whole area trying to find the rod just to open my inventory when I'm like 2 hours later into the game and find the rod there. Because he doesn't say he gives it to you. It didn't even have that notification before. It was just go grab the rod over there. And so I went and grabbed the rod and it was shit. There we go. I landed right on top and got to pull it out. See, I'm not insane. The stuff I say is true. It's just I don't always know what the fuck I'm talking about. We caught 3 pond lurkers, so we're just gonna give those to him. Ooh, thanks for the fish. Here's my trick. Acquired the hook item technique. With this, you aren't limited to catching fish on your own line. Okay. Oh, maybe that means I can grab this now. So there's a technique you can use with the fishing rod where if you throw it at these items that are like trapped on other bodies of water that you can't get to, you can throw it, land it, and drag it. Yes, okay. So originally it was you catch 3 different types of fish and then you unlock the ability. But now I guess Twig just teaches it to you when you gift him a fish. New proverb discovered. Proverb checkered chub. Number 1. Checkered chub may catch your sight under the cloak of Aurora's light. It was close enough. Doesn't really matter. Alright. So Twig was one of the characters I really wanted to get to because I love Twig. I just find him hilarious. Even though he can be a bit of a prick sometimes. There's another character who... So there's about 4 characters your age in the town. No, there's 3. There's Ash, who we haven't met yet. There's Melanie from the bar. And then there's another one in a farm south to us that I'm going to introduce you guys to next time I play. Because his family hates your family. And I think he's only like 2 years older than you. Something like that. It's weird. Alright guys, last proverb for the night. Second chance is always a charm. New proverb discovered. Proverb number 1. Apples tend to make veins swell when inner grass left to dwell. Uncovered trait, gassy. 2 objects converted with the trait gassy. What? Oh, that's what the purple apples are. Okay, so the purple apples are gassy apples. Are these what you can feed the pig to make... Okay, so there should be an item you can feed the pig to make the pig go into a balloon. Okay, Truffles, you don't want food, but you're getting food. Now come here. Oh my god, yes! It worked! And then you just hang on to him as he floats around. Oh my gosh, yes! Butterscotch! Butterscotch! Girl, are you seeing it? I'm floating on truffles! Truffles! Anyways, this has been the beginning of Kynseed! I will play more of this game later, but like I said, I have work at 8 a.m. and I shouldn't still be up. So here's day 4. Weather is expected to mostly be sunny with 0% chance of rain. 2 brass waiting to collect. 0 new tasks added for the day. So next time when we play, we've got 0 new tasks. We'll have 2 brass waiting for us, and we'll be on day 4. See you then, everybody. Tiger Eyes 45, signing off.